We are tipping off the 2K TV virtual wrap party in the theater today. We are going 3v3, and we've got some members of the community joining us here today. So let's introduce our members right now. We've got Dat Girl Megan and King Jordan. Welcome to the show. How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. It's good seeing you, Alexis and LD, and having Danny the GOAT on my team, and Meg.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Garland is out there with Murray. Then it's Tatum. Then there's Embiid. And it's Olajuwon in power forward. And for Utah, we've got Kate Cunningham. Walker Kessler is out there with Weissman. Then it's Jordan. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. Hey guys, let's be honest here. A bit of a mismatch looking at the quality of these teams on paper. But we see these types of games in this league, and sometimes they can surprise you.
Listen, every team is not a title contender. Some squads are in that rebuilding phase. Let's see if the weaker team can compete tonight.
Now, Anunoby. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. And here are the Kings now. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
Garland against Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Here's Here's Anunoby. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Nice shot. OG Anunoby showing confidence. Should be a big part of this offense for years to come.
Deep two from Murray. Kessler with the rebound.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Cunningham against Embiid. Cunningham kicks to Wiseman. Cunningham outside. Fires for three. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here's Garland. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Chicago. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And there's the feed to Olajuwon. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, nice pass there. Garland with the great vision.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Jordan. Anunoby against Tatum. From past the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups. I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Anunoby against Olajuwon. Corner shot. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Anunoby.
Good instincts from Cade. He doesn't think too hard about it. He just shoots.
Garland looking it over. Tatum against Anunoby. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Olajuwon's got his second basket.
Challenging the defense at the rim. Something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Here's Cunningham. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And when you foul Cunningham, you really got to whack him, or he still figures out how to score.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for Utah, Cade Cunningham.
The first overall pick in the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham is a special talent. Lots to like about his game.
High post, Embiid. It's tipped. Wiseman the pass to Jordan. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. So the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Suns.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
And he's good on the three ball.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Jordan passes to Kessler. Pass to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Embiid. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Steve, we're in it now, aren't we? What's it like at this point for the guys that have joined new teams?
The key, Kevin, is to get comfortable. No excuses this far into the season not to be on the same page. They should know the playbook and their teammates.
I like the shirt. Looking good out there.
Here we go. Right off the bat. All right.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go. Right back. One more. Great passing. Love it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Beautiful
Great
pass.
setup. There we go.
I already knew. I already knew. Good reach. I like that. I like that, Danny. This is the one time you need to swipe. This is the one time you need to be spamming reach.
I don't know what to do, Chris. You always tell me not to reach.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Joel Embiid out there with Elijah Wan. Then it's Tatum. Then there's Garland. And it's Murray in at the 2 guard. And for the Jazz, we've got Kate Cunningham. Walker Kessler is out there with James Wiseman. Then it's Jordan. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Kessler passes to Anunoby. One thing we expect to see a lot of here tonight is quality ball movement, Steve, from these two pass-first teams. It should be fun.
It should be. I love the way they share it. But with all the passing, I think ball security will be a factor here. More movement means more opportunities for a steal.
And stolen by Murray. Pass to Garland. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Kessler with the rebound. And it's Utah's ball. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. It's deflected. Jordan with it. Now guarded by Murray. Jordan with the bucket.
Yeah, when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Garland dishes to Tatum. To the paint. Here's Olajuwon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for the Kings, Olajuwon. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Olajuwon drops them both. So it's Utah now. Cunningham outside. The pass to Jordan. From deep three-point land, the putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Olajuwon kicks to Murray. The tray off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
3 points.
Improved shot mechanics, improved strength. DeJounte Murray is becoming a force.
Kessler finds Anunoby. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
When you talk about OG Anunoby, here's a guy who gets better every season, works hard on his game.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. And Murray's got the ball here for Sacramento. Trailing by 2. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Garland the pass to Olajuwon. The score now all even.
And smart of Garland to stay flexible, finding a teammate instead of forcing that one.
Pass to Wiseman. And Embiid with the block. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Tries again. Olajuwon, good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And when you take a look at the standings so far, is it too early, Smitty, to tell which teams are good and which are not?
Yeah, I think so. There's still so much left of the season, and a lot can happen. I don't think you can jump to conclusions just yet.
The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. Third, DeJounte Murray. And, of course, Michael Jordan.
What a threat both of these guys have proven to be, especially over this stretch. Scoring machines.
The shot that time, not on target. Murray with the defensive effort. Yep, that one goes in there. Murray's got 5 now.
I just love this kid's fearlessness. Goes right at him, draws contact. It doesn't matter to him.
Murray against Jordan. On the wing, Anunoby. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
OG playing like a vet. Tight shots. He's hit many of these in his career.
Garland dishes to Embiid. Back to Garland. Olajuwon outside. To the middle. Garland, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Jordan against Murray. Wiseman kicks to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. The shot's good from Wiseman.
K's IQ is off the charts, freeing up a shooter with the pick and roll.
Passes it to Embiid. He feeds it to Olajuwon. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked. Now, Anunoby. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Suns in Phoenix.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Jordan backs for 2. A miss that time would have put him up. The Kings shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Tatum passes to Olajuwon, and it's blocked. Here's Anunoby. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And, boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
And the Jazz call time here.
And, Steve, one thing you love about Murray, that ability to change a game with just his defense.
Greg, between his awareness and his quickness, he's an impact defender. He's active. He's got great anticipation. Just what you want in a perimeter defender.
For the Jazz, Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Wiseman. Whitmore comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Austin Reeves in for Jordan. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Embiid. Duran comes in for Olajuwon. Hart, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Mike Conley in for Garland.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Utah shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Kessler drops them both. Here's Conley. Down low. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's his first.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks. They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Reeves, and stolen by Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Wembanyama heads the bucket.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Now the pass to Hart. Now Capella. He's covered by Kessler. Conley against Cunningham. Let's go. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Utah trailing here. Here's Whitmore. It's blocked. Murray outside. To the inside with the shot. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Murray. And the Kings lead by 4.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Reeves. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Cunningham. Clock at 6. .144 left in the first quarter. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Here's Murray. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the lean, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Towns, he's checked in for the Jazz. Aaron Holiday comes in for Cade Cunningham. And a change for the Kings. Dort, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. During the pass to Dort. Tries from the block. Off the left rim and out. Jazz trailed by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Holiday, the pass to Towns. Fades away. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. Kings leading now by 8. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Dort with the ball. An 11-point game for him in the win against Chicago. Conley, the pass to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Can they get it? And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
And so it's Sacramento in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Here is Conley. Still yet to score. On the floor for Sacramento. They've got Darius Garland. Duren out there with Olajuwon. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Conley in at the point guard. 6 to shoot. Back to Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Exceptional pass from Conley. Love seeing him involve his guys like this.
High post, Jordan. Inside. Here's Anunoby. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work, because I'm not the loudest or may show everything. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story. Tatum against Anunoby. Great D that time from Tatum.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Towns with the steal. And they're pushing it up. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
OG's a tricky cover, has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And Steve, when a team wins or loses a few in a row, how much does that carry on to the next game?
You know, Kevin, it carries on. It's dependent if you're executing and playing well. Sometimes you can just lose and you feel good because you're playing the right way. But if you're losing and not playing the right way, it can carry on. Same thing for the wins.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. It's Garland with the ball for Sacramento. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
We talk a lot about shot selection, and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions.
Hurt the pass to Cunningham. Anunoby with it. Guarded by Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Cunningham for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Cunningham's got himself on the board with 3 there.
For Cade, consistently knocking down threes, it'll open up the rest of the court.
Pass to Embiid. Cunningham against Garland. Outside, Olajuwon. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at Jordan, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Murray against Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. And now Wembanyama pushing it up with no one back to stop him. And he's good on the 3-ball. Anunoby's got 8 points.
And we have seen OG become a volume three-point shooter because he has a nice touch from that spot.
Olajuwon kicks to Murray. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And a guy who fills up the stat sheet across the board, Steve. DeJounte Murray.
His length and athleticism shows up at both ends, Kevin. A good rebounder for a guard. And beyond the numbers, he comes up with some clutch plays.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Cunningham passes to Jordan. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist on the night. Kings leading now by 7. Outside Garland. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jordan dishes to Cunningham. Kessler with it. He's against Olajuwon. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Murray. Outside Garland. And the 3 off target. Jazz trailed by 9. Pass to Anunoby. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. The Jazz making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. Jordan finds Cunningham. Here's Reeves. Here's the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Down low, Olajuwon makes it off the glass. And now an 11-point Kings lead.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Cunningham up top, guarded by Garland. Basket counts. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
Excellent footwork and handles, getting Cunningham right around the defender.
So the Kings call timeout, their first.
Look who it is, Jazz fans. Coming for you, Utah Jazz Jets.
Whitmore, he's checked in for James Wiseman. Then for the Kings, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Dort comes in for Elijah Watt. And Hart subbed in for Tatum. Capella finds Dort. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Cunningham inside. Guarded by Garland. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Murray the pass to Hart. Capella kicks to Murray. Outside, Dort. 4 on the shot clock. Lob pass to Capella. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. With the break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. 4th, the Kings.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Pass to Whitmore. Here's Cunningham. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
Here's Dort. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Here's Whitmore. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Outside Garland. Jordan against Hart. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Walker Kessler. That's foul number 2 for him. Towns, he's checked in for Utah. And a change for Sacramento. Mike Conley's checked in for DeJounte Murray. There's Garland. There's the pass to Hart. Good on the 3-point shot. Hart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I like the shot-ready approach by Josh Hart. He was ready, and he caught it and fired it.
Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by the Kings. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
There's the lob to Towns. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Feeds it to Garland. Off with the layup.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Reeves the pass to Kessler. To the middle. It's stolen by Dort. .109 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Conley. Another shot. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got his second basket of the game.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Cunningham for 3. And the Jazz got another 3.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Outside Garland. Passes it to Hart. Now here's Capella. He's covered by Kessler. The wide open look here for Garland. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Out that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Cunningham.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Garland. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Conley with the three, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got his third basket of the night.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tipping.
And so it's Sacramento ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, the reserves have been a big story. What are you seeing from them?
On the bench, has helped us a lot. They've come in, they've scored the ball, they've gotten stopped, so we're going to need them to keep it going.
We'll see if they can close it out in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. DeJounte Murray had no problems getting going. He had 13 points, 3 steals, and 3 rebounds. Shaq, how did you think the Kings were playing?
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
Kenny, what do you have to say about the Jazz?
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. OG Anunoby is out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Cade Cunningham. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Jordan in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Jordan kicks to Cunningham. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. Kings leading now by 9. Outside Garland. Here's Tatum. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Jordan. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. After a fantastic first season under Coach Mike Brown, the Kings are ready for bigger and better things in year 2. Brown said, "This is probably the first opportunity I've had that allows me to do what I feel was necessary to get the team headed in the right direction. There wasn't going to be much pushback because they were looking for somebody to give them guidance and direction." And he certainly embraced that responsibility, Kevin.
I like that. Yeah, he has embraced it. Good stuff, David, and thank you for the report. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
One shot.
Jazz trailed by 12. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And Utah making a change here. Wembanyama is checked in. Here's Cunningham. He's got 16. From downtown, and Utah another three.
And as OG develops the rest of his skill set, this is one thing he can rely upon, that three-point shot.
Murray the pass to Tatum, and here's Embiid. He dishes it to Murray. Wembanyama against Olajuwon. Clock at 4. Garland, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Jazz have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. A shot by Jordan, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Embiid dishes to Murray. Up top, Olajuwon. 5 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. You're looking at the list of the NBA's top shooters from behind the arc for the past month. Take a look at Jordan, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Olajuwon drops them both. Here's Jordan. 8 points for him. Anunoby in the corner. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Anunoby's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Jazz. Out to the right wing. Embiid inside. He's covered by Wiseman. Garland.
Taking the bump. Garland doesn't hold back and gets rewarded with the foul.
The Kings shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Darius Garland taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Embiid. Both free throws good from Garland.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Pass to Cunningham. Wembanyama with it. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for Wiseman. And that one misses. Sacramento leading by 8. Pass to Tatum. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Duran the pass to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Olajuwon kicks to Murray. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And DeJounte is not holding back tonight. He is calling his own number.
Utah calls timeout. So, Smitty, here we are. Between your TV, your smartphone, your tablet, you can watch any NBA game anytime you want to.
Kevin, it's awesome. The ability to watch multiple games at once is really great for fans. And, hey, we're all fans first and foremost.
He's checked in for Cade Cunningham.
And now look at Jason Tatum here. He's coming off an excellent season. And he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage, able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And you only average top 3 in points if you have a particular mindset that you are the guy. Outside Jordan. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 4 rebounds in this game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, nice pass there. Garland with the great vision.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Utah. A 12-point game. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And Garland has it in the corner. Olajuwon dishes to Murray. Back to Olajuwon. Just 5 on the clock. There's Garland. At the clock winding down, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Anunoby passes to Holiday. And he gets it to go.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Timeout called by the Kings. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Look who it is, Jazz fans.
Whitmore, he's checked in for Utah. Austin Reeves comes in for Jordan. Then for the Kings, Clint Capella comes in for Duran. And it's Dort in for Tatum. Murray outside. Back to Garland. The pass to Capella. Back to Garland. From deep three-point land. A new 14 for the King.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Passes it to Reeves. Back to Holiday. Pass to Reeves. To the left side wing.
Sacramento foul.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for the Kings.
Third team foul. In for the Kings, Mike Conley.
Here's Whitmore. Defended by Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Whitmore. And it's good for 2. Whitmore's got his second basket of the night. Right wing. Floats it up for Garland.
And that's exactly what Conley is out there to do. Love how he sets his teammates up.
Jazz trailed by 14. Holiday dishes to Towns. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Well, let's take this chance now to bring up the rookies at the head of their class in steals this past month. You look at Jordan. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
Here's Capella. The shot, no good. Good defense by Wembanyama. Now Whitmore. He's got 5. Outside for Wembanyama. The shot comes out.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Kings lead by 16.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And stolen by Olajuwon. Garland finds Conley. Back to Garland.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the inside, Olajuwon. Good defense by Wembanyama. Utah's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Here's Whitmore. And he connects with the jumper. Whitmore's got 4 this quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Olajuwon against Towns. Olajuwon the pass to Dort. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Finish off the break. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Kessler, he's checked in for the Jazz. Then for the Kings, Embiid, he's checked in for Olajuwon. And Hart subbed in for Mike Conley. Outside, Dort. Embiid against Wembanyama. Capella kicks to Garland. Shoots it up. Jump shot is good that time. Garland's got 6 here in this quarter. Jazz trailed by 14. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Wembanyama. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
The Jazz have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Jordan comes in for Towns, and it's Cunningham in for Aaron Holiday. Kings leading now by 11. Embiid, the pass to Dort. Here's Capella. Outside Garland. Pass to Hart. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here's Sacramento. Now here's Garland. He's got 16. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Can't hit from in close. And so it's the Sacramento Kings holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Clint Capella is out there with Tatum. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Murray. And it's Hart in at the shooting guard. Cunningham looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Here's Anunoby. Utah the rebound. Kessler passes to Jordan. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Sacramento leading by 11. In the corner, Tatum with it. Embiid kicks to Tatum. And there's the pass to Capella. Passes to Hart. Murray for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Anunoby, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Murray. Embiid trying to break loose. Murray, good. And the Kings lead by 11.
That's just a case of DeJounte Murray wanting it more.
Cunningham right side. Over Murray. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Tatum passes to Murray. Back to Tatum. This one for three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And the shot goes down.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's the floater. Here's Tatum. Misses off the left iron. Jazz trailed by 9. Pass to Anunoby. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. That's a jump ball.
And Utah has possession. Cunningham finds Jordan. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Murray, no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Well, the explosive moments, the quick change of direction, a lot of stress put on the body.
A different look for Utah. Austin Reeves is checked in for Jordan. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Making some changes. Olajuwon comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Garland in for Hart. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Wembanyama with it. Pass to Anunoby. Ball's knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Murray. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And the shot goes in.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Time now for an injury report. For an update on Cade Cunningham, let's go to David Aldridge. Dave, what'd you find out?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Jazz's head athletic trainer. He told me that it looks like it's a strained groin. This was a team that was struggling a bit, so losing him hurts extra. But they have to cope with the loss. Back to you.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Out left of the wing. Here's Reeves. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Murray, the pass to Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And luckily, they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
I really don't think there's a more impactful player in the league. Even on nights when his stats don't show it, Embiid changes everything when he's on the floor.
And Embiid drops them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Outside Holiday. It's over Garland. And Embiid with the block.
So agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
Kicks it out to Olajuwon. In the corner, Murray with it. 14 feet away. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Kings lead by 11. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Kings.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Garland, the pass to Murray. Clock at 6. Over Kessler. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Olajuwon's got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Wiseman, the pass to Kessler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide-open man there.
Garland dishes to Embiid. Embiid bulldozing inside.
Assisted by
another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Back to Holiday. And the rejection by Embiid. And they'll get another chance. Reeves gets the bucket.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Over to the wing. Here's Embiid. Utah with the rebound. Wiseman's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
A different look for Utah. Holiday comes in for Austin Reeves. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Here's Wiseman. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Oh, fantastic job by Wiseman to just stick with it, not let the contact disrupt him. Totally focused on the rim.
Olajuwon outside. Outside Garland. Back to Olajuwon. Deep 2 from Murray. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
The second effort. Wiseman no good. Sacramento leading by 9. And the pass to Murray. That one good for 2. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
Finding a soft spot in the belly of that defense. Murray taking full advantage.
Cunningham kicks to Anunoby. Over Tatum. Anunoby no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Outside Garland. With some arc. He lays it in.
Garland.
Garland's got 10 points in just the second half.
And how about the soft touch by Garland with the nice floater up over the top of the defense.
And it's time for an injury report. Let's get an update now on Michael Jordan. What's the status, David?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Jazz's head athletic trainer. He told me that although he twisted the knee pretty badly, nothing looks like it's torn. Really not the way you want to start the season. Some bad luck right out of the gate. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it, as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Free t-shirts coming your way. Let's hear you make some noise.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. 124 left to play here in the fourth. Embiid finds Tatum. Outside Garland. Over Cunningham. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Murray. Garland's got 6 in the quarter.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Kings.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for DeJounte Murray.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
Kessler passes to Reeves. Wiseman kicks to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Elijah Wan with the block. And here is Garland. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Joel, congrats on the win. A quality win. How did you secure it?
Oh, we played. We were tough tonight. We won soft. We shared the ball defensively. We were really good. And that's what we got to do the rest of the season.
Well, you're building towards something good, man. Congratulations on the win. Kevin?
Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you next time.
Go back. Yeah, go back.
There it is.
That's
Megan.
it. That's it.
Only did 3, brought me in, but it's all good.
It must be so nice for Jordan to kick out the open teammates and they green.
I'll switch to your spot.
There it is.
Good ball movement.
Let's go,
Good
Danny.
shot,
Alright, let's go.
Danny the GOAT.
There you go. Fire that.
Good shot.
That's it.
It's a green bean.
Good shot.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchup. Happy to have you with us for NBA
Yep.
Good shot.
I like
She
that.
can't miss. She can't miss.
She's on fire.
Stay left, Danny. Oh.
Okay.
Hit me.
There it is. Oh, that's a dunk. That's a dunk. 2014.
Nice.
Let's go, Megan.
MVP. MVP. Oh.
Good defense.
Oh, go, grab that.
Yeah.
That's the game. That's the game.
On a steal. You love to see it. Let's go, Megan.
We got a great lineup here. This is a great lineup. I just knew we was going to win. I knew we was going to win.
And Megan, you were all over the court on both ends. Talk about that performance.
Perfect build to bring out for the lockdown game mode. You gotta have a build that can play defense and knock down those open shots. You got to.
Yeah, great ball movement, great defense. That was a fun game. And I love the theater events for this reason. It's always switching up the gameplay, different game modes that rotate in weekly. Theater's a lot of fun.
Well, we're so glad that we started out with a W in our wrap party. Thank you guys so much for joining us and helping us get that W and being a part of 2K TV and the community as we celebrate our 10th season.
What's up, 2K?
Coming up in the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois, at United Center, the Timberwolves taking on the Bulls. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, they've shown no fear so far this season. Now on the road against one of the toughest tests yet. You can bet they're salivating at the chance to cement their elite standing in this league. Bulls, Timberwolves, coming up on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. All out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brown in at the center position. And for Chicago, we've got Stephen Curry, Duncan out there with Barnes. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's George in at the 2. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And when you consider how athletic, Doris, both these teams are, what do you think both should be looking to do here tonight?
Well, Kevin, athleticism is best showcased in transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Chicago. It's a three-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
Well, the numbers back up that assertion, no doubt about it. And sometimes it's about, hey, we've got to get on the glass and make sure they're feeling us all night long. They didn't do that.
And here is Ball after the three-pointer from Duncan. Can't connect from short range. Barnes, bounce pass. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Barnes. Duncan's got 5 points so far.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Claxton with it, picked up by Brown. Curry against Bridges. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Barnes. And no good. Excellent D there from Ball. Bridges outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Duncan, the pass to George. Shoots over Poole. A nice shot by George.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And you look at Paul George, Doris, he really fits any system you can think of.
Kevin, that's about 2 things, the skill set and the mindset. If you need him to take over, he can change and get that line of thinking in his mind. You want him to play a secondary role, he can adjust there mentally as well.
And Duncan gets it to go in.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Poole kicks to Bridges. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Paul with the block.
Well, you love the 6'7" length that LaMelo Ball brings as a defender. Just gets a hand on that and sends it back.
It's good. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Curry passes to Duncan. Off target with his 3. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Bridges.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Both shots good from the stripe.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Shot to stop the run, and it's blocked by Brown. Right side, Ball. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Ball's got 9 points.
And their offense already in a flow.
These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. Fifth, the Timberwolves.
Well, you have to like the way they moved the ball last season. Guys were passing it around unselfishly. That was reflected in their assist totals.
Curry finds Duncan. To stop the run, it's Curry. That time on the assist from Duncan.
But you want to step him off the line, that's no problem. Steph, an efficient move into the mid-range jump shot.
Towns up top, covered by Duncan. That one goes in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Curry on the wing. Offline with his 3.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Here's Poole. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from George. Bulls trail by 6. And Curry has it in the corner. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Robinson's checked in for Chicago. Thompson comes in for Scotty Barnes. And then for Minnesota, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Brown. And Barrett subbed in for Jordan Poole. Here's Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Line for the Bulls, Thompson.
That one is off. No luck that time either. Minnesota leading by 6. Pass to Barrett. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Bulls. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, 2 teams that were very similar in the standing.
Here's Ball, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Towns kicks to Barrett. No good with the triple.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Bulls. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Jovic is checked in. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Bridges. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. To the inside, Ball. Up again, Duncan grabs the rebound. Bulls trailed by 6. Thompson, left side. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
Oh, just very good offensive execution. Couldn't have asked for a better shot.
Kidd kicks the ball. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Kidd passes to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Barrett, no good.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Caruso looking for an opening. Duncan, the pass to Robinson. Caruso up top. Kidd with the steal. Here's Barrett. Barrett. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett just refusing to give up on the possession. Creates an opportunity off the window. Nicely done.
Duncan dishes to Thompson. Kidd with the steal. Here's Barrett. And no good that time. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out front.
Good defense by Kidd.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Now, here's Barrett. Following the miss by Jason Kidd. Passes it to Jovic. Thompson against Barrett. The 3. Duncan grabs the rebound. Duncan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's George. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. George has got his second bucket of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Kidd. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what they play the game for.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
The free throw drops for Kidd.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Now, here is Harden. Thompson for the triple. Can't hit that one. Minnesota leading by 7. Down low. Here's Gafford. And the basket good. A back shot that time.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Here's Bowl. Pass to Harden. "18 feet out, and he makes that one.
Well, if it's James Harden taking the mid-range, I'm fine with it. This guy is a 3-level scorer par excellence.
Now the pass to Gafford. Good in the assist to Kidd. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Caruso. Thompson in the corner. Here's Bowl. That's tipped. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Jovic. Bowl covering. And Barrett gets it to go.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout. You know, so much of rebounding is about effort, and no lack of that right there. He had to box out and establish great position.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves Enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Chicago. Down by 12. So with George on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Harden out there with Curry. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Bull in at the 4 slot. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Here's Barnes. Jason Kidd making his last shot. Curry way outside. It's rebounded by Jovic.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now, here's Poole. 5 on the clock. Banked in off the glass.
Jordan Poole.
Poole's got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jump.
And coaches have these sayings, Doris. Among them, the ball finds energy. What does that mean?
It means, Kevin, that the ball honors basketball players who play the right way. In other words, play hard, try cutting, rebounding, pursuing loose balls. If you're playing with energy, usually the rest takes care of itself.
And the first one drops.
Ask any player or coach in the NBA, how good is James Harden? And you will get the same answer. This is one of the best scorers to ever do it, guys.
The Bulls making a switch here. Duncan's checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Ball's checked in for Kidd. And both free throws good for James Harden. Timberwolves leading by 12. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Bridges, no one around him. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Curry passes to Harden. Shoots over Poole. And again, Chicago. No good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bridges attacking. Chicago grabs the miss.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Barnes. Kicks it out to Harden. Off target from outside. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Poole, the pass to Bridges. Ball finds Bridges. Over Curry. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Bridges got 5 points in the quarter. And Curry, here we go. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Defensive
I think
foul.
perhaps the most underrated part of Steph Curry's game is his physical and mental toughness. It does not matter the contact. This guy won't be denied.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Paul George is checked in for Chicago. Brown, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. That's good from Stephen Curry.
Stephen Curry, guys, is going to be remembered as the greatest shooter in the history of the sport, but we should not sleep on the amount of winning this guy has done as well.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 12. Feeds to Brown. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Barnes passes to Claxton, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Out to Bridges, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
You take a look at Towns. He's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But, Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Claxton with it. He's covered by Brown. Claxton no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. Here's Towns. That shot missing. Great D that time from Duncan. Inside, here's Barnes, and the layup falls.
Well, the gravity of Stephen Curry allows for him to find open teammates, and boy, does he relish the chance.
Here's Bridges. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And that one falls for Bridges. They're checked in for the Timberwolves. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Bulls trailed by 12. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now, here's ball. Following the miss by Scotty Barnes. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time.
Nicholas Claxton.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Chicago on defense. A 12-point game. 6 to shoot. For 3, Bridges. Rebound by the Bulls. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. Well, the NBA is investing in Africa with the Basketball Africa League. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said right now in Africa, sports is viewed only as competition, not as a business. What we're trying to demonstrate is that if you invest in sports with the young, fast-growing population in Africa, there is a huge opportunity for high returns. Kevin?
That looks, DA, like a win-win. And we thank you for your report. Bulls trailed by 14. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Timberwolves ball.
Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. 5th, the Timberwolves.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 7. Passes it to Bridges. Out to the right wing. Ball against Curry. Brown. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Ball kicks to Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 16 points from Mikal Bridges. Bulls trailed by 15. Chicago calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
For your Chicago Bulls. Makes it nice fan for the line.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Bull comes in for Duncan. Thompson is checked in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Alex Caruso in for Stephen Curry. And then for Minnesota, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Brown. Wagner comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Kidd in for Ball. And here is Kidd after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Here's Towns. Back to Kidd. Barrett against Thompson. Goes up from the top of the key. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Barrett's got 9.
You've got to be able to make contested jump shots in the NBA. R.J. Barrett showing he can do just that.
Back to Caruso. There's the feed to Robinson. Out to Thompson. Bull the pass to Thompson. They get it back. Robinson. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Robinson's got his first 2 points of the night.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Now here's Kidd. He has 5.
And checking out some numbers for Barrett. Last season's performance for him, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage, able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And yeah, he was money from the charity stripe. Only a handful of players shot a better percentage last season. Tremendous asset. A free throw drops for Kidd. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Jovic is checked in. Both free throws good from Kidd.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Bulls. They trail by 14. And Thompson kicks the Bull. No good on the triple. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Barrett. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Count that one. Caruso's got his first points of the game. 1:06 left in the first half. Outside Kidd. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Caruso with the ball. 11 points for him in that last game against Sacramento. And there's the pass to George. Back to Caruso. The shot's good on the assist by George. Caruso's got 5.
Now, Paul George is always about making the right play. What a pretty pass.
And here's Kidd from the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. 7-second difference, shot and game clock.
Minnesota foul. Jovic. First personal foul.
The Bulls have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And it's been an issue for them as it was last year. Only 72% from the line.
First free throw is good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
James Harden, he's checked in for George. And so Thompson nails both of them. Timberwolves leading by 9. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Barrett. 9 points in the game so far. 5 to shoot. Wagner outside. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Franz Wagner is a very capable offensive player. Knock down those deep shots, young sir.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for Minnesota. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Mikal Bridges playing terrific basketball in this one. He had 16 points and 2 rebounds. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
They've really established themselves on the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now they just got to, bring the same energy to the second half.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Chicago.
Well, it's never fun. When you're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Towns is out there with Brown. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Ball, and it's Bridges, and it's the small forward.
Curry knows what his team is doing to set him up. In that instance, just get him the ball in the catch-and-shoot game.
Deep two from Ball. Offensive rebound, and it's Brown on the follow. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Curry. And it's off from three-point range. And so Poole will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. Passes it to Ball. Outside, Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Now, here is George. 7 points in the game. On the wing, George. On the wing, Barnes. Shoots over Bridges. Barnes can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 14. Poole the pass to Ball. He feeds it to Brown. Lays it up off the glass. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Ball slams it in.
Assisted by
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game. 1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Duncan with the block, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Timberwolves ball.
While we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month. Number 5, the Bulls.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Paul George with the steal. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Curry is inside. He's covered by Ball. Curry kicks to Barnes. Pass to Claxton. Just 4 to shoot. It's Curry outside. Oh, Curry nailing the deep one.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
look here at the numbers for Curry. Last season, he played outstanding, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. Ball. And Barnes sends it back.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
The baseline J off the mark.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Brown, no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Claxton, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18 points. The pass to Brown. Outside, Towns. Takes the 13-footer. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Towns has got 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to George. The 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. 10 points for him.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Poole on the wing. Defended by George. Here's Towns. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Duncan.
Minnesota ball.
And the Bulls making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Minnesota. R.J. Barrett comes in for Mikal Bridges. Shot from the inbound. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Jovic is checked in, and it's Kidd in for Jordan Poole. And Duncan drops them both. Here's Ball. 13 points in the game. Pass to Barrett. Gafford inside. Duncan on him. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Duncan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. George passes to Curry. And here is Barnes. Pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. Duncan right side. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. And the Timberwolves call time.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
For your Chicago Lovables.
So for the Bulls, Robinson comes in for Duncan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Stephen Curry. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Wagner's checked in. Now here's Kidd. He's got 7. Back to Wagner. Lets it go from deep. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside, George. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Kidd passes to Jovic. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Caruso, bounce pass. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Timberwolves ball.
With this break in the action, let's find out which rookies have been lighting it up from downtown this month. Jason Kidd is second.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range. And over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
The pass to Barnes. That's the 3 fly. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Second team foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face,
At
but
the
you've
line
got
for
to be more
Chicago,
careful.
Scotty Barnes.
Three shots.
He misses the free throw.
Boy, you think about Scotty Barnes, the 2022 Rookie of the Year, guys. 6'9", long, can do many things, and honestly, a ton of growth left.
Bowl, he's checked in for Paul George. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18 points. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. A very nice season for him last year. And he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And as you pointed out, he was top 5 in steals last season. Just a lethal combination of great physical ability and acute mental preparation. And that one falls for Barrett.
R.J. Barrett, still such a young talent in the NBA, but this is something this young man has dreamed about for as long as he can remember. He has the work habits and the commitment to be great.
Chicago making a switch here. Harden's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Bulls trailed by 11. Now here's Caruso. He has 5. Harden, no good. Thompson against Wagner. Outside for Kidd. Here's the teardrop. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he's able to get it back. Here's Thompson. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Kidd against Caruso. The 8-footer. Kidd, good. Kidd's got his third basket of the night right there.
The focus from Kidd, terrific at just keeping his composure even when things get tight.
Harden against Barrett. Pass to Caruso. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Caruso's got 7 points in the game. Minnesota leading by 11. Down low. Robinson with the block. 59 seconds left to play here in the third. Pushing it up. Here's Kidd. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 11.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Thompson passes to Caruso. Back to Thompson. The shot. They get it back. Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Kidd. Robinson with the block. Here's Bull. Hasn't made one yet. Caruso with the ball. Passes to Thompson. And it's blocked.
What a big-time block from Franz Wagner. Wow, how about the grit on the defensive end?
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Thompson, Mitchell Robinson out there with Duncan. Then it's George, and it's Curry in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Thompson right side. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Duncan outside. A deep 3 from George. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Chicago making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Scotty Barnes in for Thompson. Minnesota also with the sub. Brown's checked in. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, Poole. Outside, Towns. Here's Brown, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Bulls trail by 12. Duncan outside. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Curry kicks to George. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his third assist on the night. Timberwolves leading by 10. And here is Ball. Brown finds Poole. Over George. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Ball against George. Ball no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Here's Ball, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And it's blocked. Here's Barnes. Curry trying to break free. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Barnes. And the Timberwolves call time
for Minnesota. Give it up one more time for your Chicago Bulls.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Franz Wagner. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Hits it from three-point range.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Towns against Duncan. The three from George. Hands it from downtown.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Brown's shot is good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now here's Barnes. Duncan outside. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Poole. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Timberwolves ball.
Bridges against Barnes. Lock at 6. Bounds down low. Duncan defending. Kept alive. Bulls trailed by 10. Barnes passes to Duncan. George finds Duncan. The shot's good on the assist by George.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Ball against Curry. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Tim Duncan picks one up.
It is very difficult guarding LaMelo Ball to stay disciplined and not bite on that pump fake. He's so good at it.
Ball taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
LaMelo Ball, a guy who is so unique in terms of his frame and the game, but boy, the potential is limitless.
Good on the second free throw. Now here's Curry. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
George against Poole. Pass the ball. From the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
And it's Barnes at the elbow. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, Scotty Barnes off the deck into the cup. Nice finish.
Ball against Curry. Ball no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Count that one. The Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Claxton.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Poole, the pass to Bridges. It's stolen by Curry. On the wing, Barnes. From deep. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Barnes.
Stephen Curry.
Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now here's Brown. Over Claxton. Brown, no good.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Curry kicks to George. To the paint. Here's Duncan. Hits the jumper. And now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
And here's Poole for 3. Curry with the rebound. And so Curry will bring it up for Chicago. Here's the pass to George. Here's Duncan. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Out to the wing. Curry against Ball. That one goes. Count it. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter.
LaMelo living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
Barnes passes to Claxton. Outside Curry. Launches a 3. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
And he's caught fire from long range here in the second half.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LaMelo Ball.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Poole. Ball with it, and Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third team foul.
Here's Poole. Just 5 to shoot. Dishes it to Brown, and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Chicago ball.
Well, Chicago's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Curry outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
One of the best ever at embracing big moments. Steph up to the challenge.
The Timberwolves trail. Now Ball. Pass to Towns. Back to Bridges. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Poole, the pass to Towns. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Here's Curry. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Steph Curry so cool under pressure. Big moment, no matter. He's ready.
Ball against Curry. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
The basket counts and one. Will go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance. You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Curry against Ball. Shoots over Curry. Ball no good. Here's Chicago. They're on a 20-6 run. It's in!
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
To the wing right side. 34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Poole on the wing. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
At the line for Chicago, Paul George.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
You cannot give Paul George these extra chances. This guy is deadly from the free throw line throughout his career.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're down by 7. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Puts up a deep 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
We'd like to thank you for coming.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
We hope to see you again at the next
Thanks
event.
very much, Stephen. How special is it to share your success with your family?
That's what it's all about, man. I know when your kids get to enjoy the game and the show, and it's fun. So I'm glad I did something good for them in the fourth quarter.
They'll remember all of it, I'm sure, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
you